Today's Veterans Radio is a replay of our program from December 2018. It features the music of Michael J. Martin and Tim Doc Holliday.
All across America and around the world, this is Veterans Radio. This is Veterans Radio. And now, your host for today's program, Dale Throneberry.
Welcome to a special Veterans Radio program. My name is Dale Throneberry, a CW-2 Huey pilot in Vietnam in 1969. Today's program is a special one I've been wanting to do for many years. Actually, since the first time I met Michael J. Martin. He was a frequent guest on Veterans Radio and was one of our favorites. He had one of those tried and true old troubadour type voices and talents. He lived the songs he wrote and sang, and his music had some miles on him. He and his partner Tim Doc Holliday started writing and recording their music back in the 80s. They led marches from Texas to Washington to make people in the government aware of what was happening to Vietnam veterans. Unfortunately, they're both gone now, but their music is still inspiring veterans of all ages. It's as powerful as it is emotional. You can now order some of these remastered CDs of Michael J. Martin and Tim Holliday by contacting Andy Martin at andymartin23@rocketmail.com. That's Andy with a Y, Martin23@rocketmail.com. So sit back and enjoy the music of Michael J. Martin and Tim Holliday. Let us know what you think. If you like it, we'll plan more programs dedicated to music written, produced, and performed by veterans. Enjoy.
Live, 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 right, live. Lord, I love my liberty.
Lord, I love my liberty.
But I know freedom don't come free.
But I know freedom don't come free.
Wrong is wrong and right is right.
Wrong is wrong and right is right.
Sometimes, son, you gotta fight to fight.
Sometimes, son, you gotta fight to fight.
Say sound off.
1, 2.
Sound off.
3, 4.
United we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's roll!
Hey, Al-Qaeda, listen up.
Hey, Al-Qaeda, listen up.
You never should have messed with us.
You never should have messed with us.
Push has finally come to shove.
Push has finally come to shove.
Now we're gonna kick your butt.
Now we're gonna kick your butt.
Say sound off.
1, 2.
Sound off.
3, 4.
United we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's roll!
Live, live. Saddam Hussein, your history.
Saddam Hussein, your history.
We put an end to your tyranny.
We put an end to your tyranny.
When we're done with this damn war.
When we're done with this damn war.
You won't be around no more.
You won't be around no more.
Slam, bam, bye-bye, Saddam.
Slam, bam, bye-bye, Saddam.
Slam, bam, bye-bye, Saddam.
Slam, bam, bye-bye, Saddam.
Say sound off.
1, 2.
Sound off.
3, 4.
United we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's roll!
Uncle Sam, you listen to.
Uncle Sam, you listen to.
There's something we expect to you.
There's something we expect to you.
You send our people off to war.
You send our people off to war.
Don't leave them unaccounted for.
Don't leave them unaccounted for.
That is not acceptable.
That is not acceptable.
They are not expendable.
They are not expendable.
P-O-W-M-I-A.
P-O-W-M-I-A.
Right here in the USA.
Right here in the USA.
We're sick of VA run around.
We're sick of VA run around.
We want respect, we want it now.
We want respect, we want it now.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
For those who keep our liberty.
For those who keep our liberty.
L-I-B-E-R-T-Y.
L-I-B-E-R-T-Y.
The price you pay is mighty high.
The price you pay is mighty high.
J-U-S-T-I-C-E.
J-U-S-T-I-C-E.
For New York City and D.C.
For New York City and D.C.
V-I-C-T-O-R-Y.
V-I-C-T-O-R-Y.
By God, we got it right this time.
By God, we got it right this time.
Say sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
United we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's roll!
America, hear the call.
America, hear the call.
United we stand, divided we fall.
United we stand, divided we fall.
All for one and one for all.
All for one and one for all.
Let's get it done once and for all.
Let's get it done once and for all.
Say sound off.
1, 2,
Sound off.
3, 4.
United we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's roll!
She's got a suitcase full of secrets that she's looking to unload. Baggage that she's carried with her everywhere she goes. And on her wrist there is a bracelet with a name she might have known. A friend or a lover lost who never came back home. And her eyes have looked into the eyes of martyrs, and her hands have held their beating hearts. And knowing only makes it harder. And believing, Lord, that hurts too much to start. So turn away from the room for the dying. Keep your mind on keeping one alive. Turn away from the screaming and the crying. That's the only way one will survive. With her suitcase full of secrets, she stops and stands a while. She stares into the faces of the statue of 3 men. And they remind her of the soldiers that she'd only known a while. She wonders if they've made it back and what's become of them. She didn't even know their names, but she kept smiling. Hey, she'd learned long ago not to cry. But still there's the ghost of emotion and the beating of the heart she can't deny. So turn away from the room for the dying. Keep your mind on keeping one alive. Turn away from the screaming and the crying. That's the only way one will survive. With her suitcase full of secrets, she walks down to the wall. She finally sets it down. She shakes her head and she starts to cry. Then a soldier stands beside her. He puts his hand upon her shoulder. He gently lifts her face. He looks for something in her eyes. Said, I remember remember your sad eyes smiling. I don't even know your name and you don't know mine. And I never even had the chance to tell you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Said I remember your sad eyes smiling. I don't even know your name and you don't know mine. I never even had the chance to tell you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Hear me now. Thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for keeping me alive.
With a promise of prayers and a pat on the back, we kissed the boys and the girls goodbye. And they were already there before we could ask if someone could please tell us why. Well, the reasons were there, the usual fare, you know, freedom, liberty. But if anyone cares, I'm just wondering where will the next wall be? Somebody tell me, where will the next wall be? Maybe somewhere near the other one there in D.C., that is, if that one's still standing when the firing ceased. Think about it. Where will the next wall be? Nah, this won't be like that. Nah, this time we'll bomb them. Smart bombs kills only the bad guys. We got volunteer army to stand there in harm's way. I reckon they're all ready to die. But it's our sons and fathers and husbands and brothers and sisters and daughters and wives and mothers this time. Lord, when they're done counting casualties, how tall will the next wall be? Will it be like a mountain to climb? Somebody tell me, how tall will the next wall be? The price we may pay may be mighty steep, like the Tower of Babel. Oh Lord, tell me please, how tall will the next wall be? And how long till the sound of the sabers stops crashing? And how long will our ears still hear ringing? And how long will the air be choked with the ashes? And how long will the children stop singing? And how long after the dead are all buried will the prisoners of war be free? And when a monument's done, so we'll always remember, how long will the next wall be? Somebody tell me, how long will the next wall be? Is there an end to this madness? Will there ever be peace? Somebody's got to ask the questions. How long will the next wall be? How tall will the next wall be? Where will the next wall be? And when will the last war be?
The scout on this cattle drive was a black fella named Josh Dietz. He was a good, reliable man with uncanny senses and uncommonly good sense. Dietz enjoyed the simple pleasures of life. At night, he liked to ride the herd and calm them cows with a little tune.
Sometimes at night I looks up at the sky, wants to take me a ride on the moon. And if it's peaceful and quiet and I can ease my poor mind, why, it don't look like it'd be hard to do. I just fetch me a ladder while she's hanging low, and climb up and hum her a tune. No need to saddle, why, I just grab me a hold and take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Round up the stray stars and be back before morning. Right on the moon. Well, tomorrow there's bound to be work that needs done. The captain's counting on me, and there's a way to be found. They know I'm the one that sees what no other man sees. Yeah, these eyes know the signs, most fools bet no mind. These ears hears the faraway tune. Lord, I wish I had time, leave my abdues behind, and take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Singing now. Take me a ride on the moon. Round up the stray stars, be back before morning. Take me a ride on the moon. Well, now I can't read the right leg, but I don't miss a trick. Yes, I can track most any man down. Horse Mr. Gus, he gets a kick. He like to josh me a bit. Why, he told me this old world was round. Of course, I know he was joshing, but I keep my dreams to myself, and I don't tell no one else. Lord, how they laugh and they hoo. But it makes me feel good, just pretending I could. Take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Round up the stray stars, be back before morning. Take me a ride on the moon. Help me sing it this time. Take me a ride on the moon. Take me a ride on the moon. Round up the stray stars, be back before morning. Right on the
One night this fellow at the bar started talking about the war. Tears of rage welled up in his eyes. He He said he'd been through hell in the jungles and the jails, just lost another job and another wife. He said they just don't understand what it does to a man. I just can't seem to shake it from my mind. I pulled up the stool. I said, shake the hand of another fool. I was there at 68 and 69. And they ain't gonna bury me while I'm still living. Ain't gonna shut me up till my story's been told. I don't need no parades. I don't need no forgiving. I just need to know I ain't here alone. I said I ain't never been too sure if it was luck or the Lord. I just know somehow I survived. I've slipped out in the rain. I've been damn near blown away. But buddy, I back I'd learned how to fight. When I had to decide if it was them or me, gonna live or die, there was no time for analyzing wrong or right. I got plenty of regrets. I got a lot of things I just can't forget. But buddy, I'm just glad to be alive. And they ain't gonna bury me while I'm still living. Ain't gonna shut me up till my story's been told. I don't need no parades. I don't need no forgiving. I just need to know I ain't here alone. Well, he and I were strangers, but we talked like we were brothers. Laughed about the leeches and all the girls on R&R. About the monsoons and Mama Son and the NBA and the Viet Cong. And we cried about our buddies who died in that damn war. And we talked about the ways and all the bitterness and rage of coming back, finding out nobody cared no more. We put our arms around each other. We're just two more weary warriors who didn't feel quite so alone as we had felt before. We sang, ain't gonna bury me while I'm still living. Ain't gonna shut me up till my story's been told. I don't need no parades. I don't need no forgiving. I just need to know I ain't here alone. We sang, ain't gonna bury me while I'm still living. Ain't gonna shut me up till my story's been told. I don't need no parades. I don't need no forgiving. I just need to know I ain't here alone. I just need to know I ain't here alone.
Well, we rode down to Texas from our homes in Tennessee, looking for a reason worth of fighting for. Some call it liberty. I never knew it'd be so outnumbered, but I guess I'd have to do it again. But don't you worry about me, dear daughter, I am with my friends. We had a chance to choose surrender, but we were bound to cross that line. We are the Alamo's defenders. We'll pay the price to buy some time. There's a reason to remember. It's in the hearts of all good men. But don't you worry about me, dear dog. I am with my friends. Don't you worry about me, dear dog. I am with my friends. There's never a need to explain yourself when you're a man among men. It's a most desperate situation I ever have been in. But don't you worry about me, dear dog. I am with my friends. As I write this letter, it's like I'm looking in your eyes. There's so much I want to say, dear dog, but it's time to bid goodbye. You know your daddy loves you. Think of me now and then. But don't you worry about me, dear dog. I am with my friends. Don't you worry about me, dear dog.
The Medal of Honor is the highest award for valor in combat given a member of the Armed Forces of the United States. There have been over 3,400 recipients of the nation's highest award. This is one of them. PFC Sammy Davis is often called the real Forrest Gump. Details after this. If you have a VA claim denied by the Board of Veterans' Appeals, contact Legal Help for Veterans at 1-800-693-4800. They're experts in handling cases before the U.S. Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims. Their number again, 1-800-693-4800. Davis enlisted in the Army. He volunteered for the artillery because his father had been an artilleryman in World War II, and then asked to be sent to Vietnam. In November 1967, his unit was helicoptered into Fire Base Cudgel. Shortly after midnight, Battery C came under a heavy mortar attack. At the same time, 1,500 Viet Cong launched an intensive ground assault. Davis's squad was operating a 105mm howitzer that fired 18,000 beehive darts in each shell. When he saw how close the VC were, he took over a machine gun and provided cover for his crew. Convinced they couldn't survive the attack, he rammed a shell into the gun and fired point blank into the enemy. A mortar round exploded nearby, knocking Davis to the ground, but he got up and kept firing the howitzer. When he ran out of beehives, he fired a white phosphorus shell, and then the last round he had, a propaganda shell filled with leaflets. He heard yelling from the other side of the river, and despite the fact that he couldn't swim, paddled across on an air mattress. Other GIs followed him. He found 3 wounded soldiers, gave them morphine, and provided covering fire as another GI helped one of the wounded across the river. Davis pulled the other 2 through the water on the air mattress and resumed the fight. Just before dawn, Davis was wounded in the back and buttocks by friendly fire. President Johnson presented him the Medal of Honor on November 19, 1968. Footage of LBJ putting the medal around Davis's neck appeared in the movie Forrest Gump, with Tom Hanks's head substituted for Davis's. Gump's fictional citation was loosely based on Davis's real one. The Medal of Honor series is a production of Veterans Radio.
Military veterans touch everyone's life. I'm guessing right now you're thinking of a veteran, a close friend, relative. Maybe it's you. Even the toughest of us sometimes need help, but don't know where to turn for support. You don't need special training to help a veteran in your life. Even small actions can make a world of difference. If you know a veteran in crisis, please call the Veterans Crisis Line, 800-273-8255. 800-273-8255. A message from the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs.
Welcome back to our special program of the music of Michael J. Martin and Tim Doc Holliday. We hope that you are enjoying the program. The next tune that's coming up is one that we're all aware of and the one that we always find very humorous. So I hope that you enjoy it. Let us know if you enjoy this program, and we'll do it again sometime. So here's the VA Shuffle.
Well, you shuffle to the left, shuffle to the right. Shuffle round the circus till your head feels light. Shuffle down the hall till you see the sign, and you're back where you started at the end of the line. Just do the VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle. Takes a lot of patience for that. That's a patient at the VA hospital. Shuffle one step up, shuffle one step back. With a little bit of luck, the doc will be right back. Don't you raise a fuss, so they're gonna call security. Nobody else is in a rush, but they get here in a hurry. Yes, sorry, just do the VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle. Takes a lot of patience for a veteran that's a patient at the VA hospital. Yeah, yeah. Well, you can shuffle back and forth, or you can just stand still. When you can stand no more, it's time to take another pill. Or you can take a seat a while in the waiting room, or you could shuffle off and die before they get to you. Just do the VA shuffle, VA shuffle, the VA shuffle, VA shuffle. Takes a lot of patience for a veteran that's a patient at the VA hospital. Yeah, yeah. You gotta talk to a doctor, try calling on the phone. You can do the VA shuffle while you're holding on. You gotta listen to a tape machine, play some stupid song. It should be the VA shuffle, so you could sing along. Just do the VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle. Takes a lot of patience for a veteran that's a patient at the VA hospital. Help me. The VA shuffle, VA shuffle, VA shuffle. Help me. The VA shuffle. Just sing that VA shuffle. VA shuffle. Just sing that VA shuffle. There ain't really no end to this thing. It just goes on and on and on and on and on and on. But be patient. Behave. You know, General Douglas MacArthur once said that an old soldier never dies. He just fades away. VA shuffle, VA shuffle.
Old Jerry did a year in Vietnam. Some nights he'd wake up screaming. That damn war left a hole in him. He tried to fill it with Jim Beam. And the whiskey just made him crazy. And the dope just made him dumb. He became a lazy, ornery, lonely bum. That's what he was. And he chased around wild women, and he
chased the good ones all along. Got chased by the policeman. Got chased out all the bars. Oh, night at a VA hospital on alcoholic ward. A nurse was trying to help him, Lord. He called her a nigger whore. She slapped his face and said, soldier boy, you better listen to me. I'm tired of your sorry ways. You don't respect yourself, nobody else. You're drinking away your days. Don't you know the good Lord's got a reason for you to live? Oh, you ain't dead yet, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. You know that's right. Whoa. Whoa. Old Jerry just shook his head in shame. He knew that she was right. There was nobody left but himself to blame, and he sobered up that night. He never knew that nurse's name. She showed him the light. He's sorry he said that awful thing, and he thanks her for his life. She slapped his face and said, soldier boy, you better listen to me. I'm tired of your sorry ways. You don't respect yourself and nobody else. You're drinking away your days. Don't you know the good Lord's got a reason for you to live? Oh, you ain't dead yet, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. Don't you know the good Lord got a reason for you to live? Oh, you ain't dead yet, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. Don't you know the good Lord's got a reason for you to live? Oh, you ain't dead yet, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. Well, that's right. You got a whole lot more to give. Help me out, son. You got a whole lot more to give. That's right, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. Good night, soldier boy. You got a whole lot more to give. She said, sleep tight, soldier boy. Whoa. Whoa.
Any of you guys ever spend any time in a place called Leech Valley? Nice name, huh? In a place we call Leech Valley, 1968, we became a family in the middle of a monsoon rain. There were 4 of us in a 2-man tent, shaking like newborn pups. Me and Dixie and Jesse and Lopez, bound by brotherly love. Went to hell and back again in the early part of '69. I was walking point the day that old Dixie hit the mine. Dixie never knew what happened. He was dead before it crossed his mind. And Lopez lost a leg that day, and I think about it all sometime. It could have been me,
could have been me. Lord, it could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. Well, the last time I seen old Lopez, he was still selling real estate. He got a fine little family, a nice little home. He said he was doing great. We threw down a few beers together, and he told me sometimes he cried when he thought about how it could have been him the day that old Dixie died. And he could have been me. It could have been me. Could have been me. Lord, it could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. Well, Jesse got to run into cocaine. I guess he run out of luck. Got into a deadly game, got to stretch up in Attica. But Jesse ain't blaming nobody. He knew the game when he ended up. Still he could stand another chance. I think the man done paid enough. And it could have been me. It could have been me. It could have been me, Lord. It could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. I ain't had it that easy. I give the devil his due, my friend. I smoke, I sing, I drink, I dream. Deal with it the best I can. I ain't asking for nothing but a little respect. Think about what we've been through. The cost of glory and the price we paid. Think about how it could have been you. And it could have been me. It could have been me. Could have been me, Lord. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. Y'all sing. Could have been me. Could have been me. Could have been me. Could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. Sing! Could have been me. Could have been me. Could have been me. Could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. I know, but for the grace of God, that man could have been me. When your daddy comes home, honey, we're gonna throw our arms around him. Our whole family will surround him and hold him tight. Then we'll bring him on home, honey, and show the picture you drew for him, and say a prayer and thank the Lord he's home alive. But it's gonna take time to heal the wound. And we have to keep in mind what he's been through. Just believe it will be fine someday soon. When your daddy comes home, when your daddy comes home, honey, he may want to be alone. He may go off on his own. Sometimes what we need to know, is that we've done nothing wrong. It's just a war that he has known, still on his mind. And it's gonna take time to heal the wound.
to keep in mind what he's been through. Just believe it will be fine someday soon. When your daddy comes home, when your daddy comes home, honey, we're gonna throw our arms around him. Our whole family will surround him and hold him tight. When your daddy comes home.
When Johnny come marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. When Johnny
This first song is about the last fire base. They're calling the wall in Washington, D.C. the last fire base. Next year we're going to walk from the Alamo to the last fire base. Johnny come marching home.
Coming to the last fire base. I've been across the country, Lord knows how many days. All those nights and all those images of faces of the ones that were left behind.
Yes, we're coming to the last fire base. Back along those trails I have retraced in my dreams. I can't bear to believe it was just wasted, like it had only happened in my mind.
And I'm torn between the need to remember and the reasons that I tried to forget. I've been drawn to a day in November by the feeling that it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. There's a sentry at the last fire base. He'll stand his lonesome vigil night and day. His eyes strain through the darkness as the rain beats on his face. And he knows it's gonna be a long, long night.
And he knows this is the last fire base. The sleep nags at his consciousness, his weary body aches. The pain pulls at his soul, 'cause he knows he'll have to wait till there's an answer to all the questions in his mind.
And he's torn between the need to remember and the reasons that he tried to forget. He's been drawn to a day in November by the feeling that it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. Here we are at the last fire base. We'll stand here at the wall, our backs are braced. We're not gonna have our history erased anymore. No, we're not just gonna forget that it happened this time.
What'd you say?
I said we're not just gonna forget that it happened this time.
I don't think so.
I said we're not just gonna forget that it happened this time.
Let me see if I believe it.
I said we're not just gonna forget that it happened this time.
You gonna let it go away?
I said we're not just gonna forget that it happened this time. Stand up
This is a song about the statue that faces the wall. Three guys that represent us, black, white, red, brown, coming out of the tree line, looking at 58,000 names on the wall. It's come down to the three of us.
It's come down to the three of us, all that's left of our patrol. We started with so many, and Lord, it hurt to see them fall. Our canteens are almost empty, and there's a hunger in our soul. But we've almost come to rest at last with our buddies at the wall.
Well, there's a sentry, he's sipping coffee to keep away the chill. Sitting in a chair of wheels, hear me, they were cold stainless steel. Welcome home, he whispers quietly, passwords understood. Reaches out and he shakes our hands, and man, it sure felt good.
And we gather round together, and we talk about it all. What we've seen and where we've been, and all the miles we walked. Checking with the sergeant major, can we finally stand down now? He said, yes, but keep the vigil. There's one patrol still out.
You know that we don't want nobody blown away by friendly fire. Hey, we walked too far to lose it now. In the final hour, y'all be careful who you shoot at. Don't bring your brothers down. Keep the fires burning. We got one patrol still out. Son. Na, na, na. Na, na, na.
The three of us been through so much. Together we stand tall. Feeling proud, but still feeling humbled by it all. Here we'll stand accounted for in one more roll call. Here we are, the three of us, with our buddies at the wall.
Who are the names on the wall? Lord, I've seen so many of them. Don Michaels is on that wall, and Hurley Boyd, and Dave Lynch, Harlan Reed, Billy Thompson. There's a lot of names that I can't recall. I never knew. Over there, everybody had nicknames. Okie, Doc, Soul Doc, Booty. You hardly ever know somebody's real name. One guy got blown away on his first day. I never even had a chance to meet him. You remember faces, like July, Donna, Play Crew, Ashell Valley, Doc Toe, K-Sound, faces. It's hard to remember.
Who are the names on the wall? Who are the names on the wall? Did it ever really matter at all? Who are the names on the wall?
They were just like me, the names on the wall. Young and foolish, rash and full of bravado. Hell, a lot of them are still virgins. They weren't innocent long. Could have been my name on that wall. It probably is. Out of 57,939 names, just about there, Michael Martin up there somewhere. And Tim Taylor, too. Don't forget the holidays. It could have been me. If it weren't for Lady Luck or Sister Fate or whatever, it could have been whatever. I can see my reflection in my polished black granite. Yeah, just
Vietnam every night when they're supposed to be asleep as spiders. We ought to have our names on the wall. Maybe this one, carved in the back like so much graffiti. Names, addresses, and towns, phone numbers. I sure would like to know who among the survivors still survives, because a lot of them didn't. Thousands and thousands died. Kill themselves after they have left the world. And the names on the wall. Only two most of the devils alive.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.